video, I want to test out a foundation with you. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer in One, and I have applied it to my face, and I'm going to wear it throughout the entire day with you. Come enjoy a day in the life with me, and let's see how this holds up for acne-prone, oily skin. And let's just take a moment to acknowledge how freaking tired I am. Does anyone else have trouble sleeping when it's a full moon? I sleep in my bedroom and I have all the windows closed, so I'm not getting like any of the moonlight. I'm not like out goth bathing or anything, but at the same time, the moon's gravitational force or magnetic field must be screwing with me because I get my period and I cannot sleep whenever there is a full moon. Anybody else, or am I just a lunatic? First, let me tell you a little bit about this. This is the Beyond Perfecting. It is a 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. It's $27 for 1 fluid ounce. They say that it is a foundation and concealer in one for a natural, beyond perfect look that lasts all day. It's lightweight, it's moisturizing, and it covers thoroughly without clogging pores. Skin breathes comfortably, color stays true, even through sweat and humidity. On one half of my face, I used my fingers. On the other half, I used a beauty blender so that we can try this out and see how it goes. But it is fragrance-free, which is really good for anyone who does have sensitive skin. This is definitely not a mattified foundation. You definitely need to set it, especially if you have oil. But it is full coverage, it is a fast application, and the formula actually has a polymer in it, which means that it dries slowly, so you do have time to work it around your face, which means less is more, so you don't get cakey and you save more money. So without further blabbing, let's get into this. Good morning, guys. I'm so tired. So we're gonna break into this foundation. I've got some scarring, I've got some active bumps, that's my life. By the way, big skin update coming soon. I have some exciting news to share because my skin has been getting better. Part of that is attributed to increased water intake, but I'm actually really excited about some products coming soon. So I'm gonna start with the Clinique foundation. It says to apply with the built-in wand. They recommend striping it onto your face and then working it in with your fingers. This has a slow dry formula, so it does give you time to work the product into skin. Unfortunately, I have the wrong color for my skin tone. This is 0.5 Breeze. This foundation changes color, so I picked up the wrong color. This is a harder than normal color to match. Another thing to mention is that because this is a concealer and foundation in one, you can go in and spot conceal over anything that's still showing through. Now, when it comes to acne-prone skin, this is a big red flag for me. I'm taking this, putting it on my face, taking bacteria, introducing it back into the bottle. It could very well grow bacteria, and if you are acne-prone like myself, this could be a danger. I don't know if there are antimicrobial or antibacterial properties in the formula. I don't believe that there are. But that's just a big red flag for me as an acne sufferer. For anyone who has normal skin, this should not be a huge concern. For the sake of following instructions like a good behaved citizen of makeup, we're gonna do it the way it recommends. And as you can see, it is kind of creamy, and what's nice is that it really does melt into the skin. It's got kind of like it gives you that doughy skin finish. And normally I don't have a doughy skin finish because of my acne. So next, damp beauty blender, and I am going to work this in on the other side. With primers, the primer that I used caused this foundation to separate terribly and I got super oily. So be careful what primer you're using, and honestly, Clinique is a skincare line that ended up getting good at makeup, so they know what's going on. So you don't actually need a primer when it comes to this foundation. Online, I see people dipping back in like 12 times. Less is more, and if you need more, you can add coverage, but always start with just one swipe over your entire face. Just a little FYI to stay cakey free, because if you apply too much, this foundation will get cakey. So I am done with that first layer. You can still kind of see texture. This is the fingertip side, and you can still see a little bit here on my cheeks. And it says if you need extra coverage, just dot those on the areas that you need and use this as a concealer. And also swipe a little bit under the eyes. Does anyone else make that face when they apply makeup? So on this side, I'm gonna use my fingers, and I have to be honest, this is a really, really great foundation if you're in a rush, if you wanna go, and if you don't wanna do a lot of makeup steps. But is this a total replacement for a concealer? No. You can definitely get away with wearing this foundation without a concealer, but if you're looking for something full coverage and flawless and you have the time to dedicate, you should be doing a concealer with a foundation. But if you're someone who's on the go, you want full coverage, you want this to last, a substantial amount of the day, and you don't have time for concealer, or you're busy and you are an actual human who, doesn't have a lot of time, God forbid, then this is definitely a great option for you. And on the other side, we're gonna grab that blender and dot this in. Alrighty guys, so now you can see the difference. And the fingertip side is much more full coverage. This Beauty Blender side is a little bit less full coverage. And the concealer does not blend in as well. I would definitely recommend using fingertips. The coloring is really hard, so please try this foundation in store before you buy it because it will be hard to color match. The other thing is that when I had used this in the past, it did not hold up to my oil. This is a moisturizing foundation that is meant for perfecting all day wear, but I am an acne prone, oily individual. If you have dry to normal skin, you'll be fine. If you have oil, you need to set this, otherwise you'll be in trouble. So I am just using the basic Makeup Forever setting powder. I am applying this to my T-zone. Alright, now that that is on, I'm going to apply the rest of my face. I want to give this foundation the most rigorous test as possible, so I'm not going to be applying a lot of face powders that could change the color, the texture, the wearability of this. And just as a little FYI, it is already creasing underneath my eyes. That is just what it is. Again, I would recommend a different under eye concealer. So let's get on with our day and see how this wears. So guys, guess who brought me Starbucks? Me! This is Dylan, this is Haley. If you don't know them, then you're obviously not on my Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, or Instagram, but they're amazing and bomb diggity. Let's wear this in the San Francisco heat. Bring this outside. Ooh, oh, by the way, there's a mattress out on my back deck. You wanna know why? Because my mother is freaking crazy and sleeps outside. Actually, really exciting news. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I've been promising you a room tour for years and I've never done it. Finally made my bed, finally picked up trash, so I am officially doing a room tour today. So I'll link you to that video. You should definitely check it out. It's exciting and I'm really happy to finally do this because, again, I'm kind of like a hoarder and this is going to allow me to kind of have an emotional connection to stuff because I used to feel less than adequate and I filled that hole with items. This kind of allows me to document things so that I can purge them. Also, new makeup that I'm trying. This is the Lorac Pro Liquid Lipstick. It's in Dusty Rose and I'm loving it. By the way, I'm sweating so bad. This is how my skin's holding up. It's been about 4 hours. We've been hanging out. I don't know what happened there. I tried the Maybelline brow stuff today. This is a new brow product. At first, I was really afraid of this. I thought it was gonna be goopy and clumpy, but it actually turned out pretty freaking nice. It's the Fiber Luminizer, and then for my liquid liner, I used this. Do you see this? This is from L'Oreal. It's called the Sculpt Liner. It's a dotting liner to make little dots or just to do your liner. So that's what I used today, and super happy about it. Oh, and then the Pixie Plumping Gloss. Mwah. It's so hot, but we are driving in Dylan's car. Oh yeah, eating that watermelon. So tired. San Francisco, I'm getting cozy. There's the beach outside. You guys, look at how beautiful it is. The Golden Gate. Boop, boop. It's beautiful, it's cold, there's some birds above us. Literally like 2 feet into the city, it's sunny and happy. And it's happy here too, just not sunny. Look at my foundation's not holding up so good. I was sweating today and now it's freezing and yeah. Hey, no shame. No shame in this foundation game.
Diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain.
Frequent diarrhea, gas, bloating, and stomach pain.
You could still have EPI.
Hi everybody.
EPI.
Everybody experiences EPI the same way.
All right, I was gonna say, drink your water. We're at Dylan's dream house. This house is for sale in Seacliff, and Dylan wanted to look at it. There's the for sale sign. Where's that? There it is. And so, this is where Dylan's gonna live. That's his bedroom.
$5 million.
Yeah, that's nice. It's so cute. It has a garage, Dylan. You actually would have a place to park. Look at how beautiful they are. We're here getting sushi. We had to go through 3 places to find a vegan place. And we did. We're at Starbucks because I have to pee, and Dylan and Haley signed this that one time. And welcome to Starbucks. Guess who's here? Hey. It's Murder. Yeah, Yeah, this is my boo thing. You guys have met Murmur in the, what was it, Day in a Life vlog. Oh yeah, what do you think of my foundation? Honest.
What's that? Murmur, what do you want?
Liar. So we're drinking our vegan Starbucks, prowling the streets, not knowing where we're going. But you know what? You don't need a plan when you got a pal.
Yeah.
These are my hoes, these are my bitches. If you fuck with them, I'll give you some stitches. So guys, it's the end of a long night. My hair has gone to crap. We are cleaning out my entire life. I basically did a room tour today, and now it is time to clean out everything I don't need. Get rid of my hoarding issue. Wanted to give you a skin update. It only creases where it sets, but I'm actually going to show you a close-up on the big camera. Alright guys, so it is the very end of a very long night, and I just wanted to show you how my skin has held up throughout the day. Again, no primer, only a little bit of setting powder. And let's be honest, it is a little bit greasy up here. It is greasy, but it is not transferring. It is not moving, which is good. The other thing is the creasing. I am not creasing over here by my smile lines where I normally would. This foundation does crease right when you put it on, so make sure that you blend those out, but once it has set, it does not move throughout the day, which is awesome. Now, how do I feel about this foundation overall? Overall, it's not my favorite. I would give it maybe a 3 out of 5. Now, if you are someone who is in a rush, this is a great foundation to grab because it does kind of replace a concealer in that way. It is full coverage, you can make it look really good, and it'll last throughout the workday. But if you're looking for a full face of glam, or if you have the time to conceal, to cream contour, to cream highlight, it wouldn't be my #1 pick. Also, whereas I only did, one layer along with a little bit of concealing, it does cover color and texture quite well, but not phenomenally. The side that I did with my fingertips covered much better than a beauty blender, and when I have applied this with a brush in the past, it did not cover very well either. So definitely push this into your skin with your hands, don't use any tools. Being an acne person, I am concerned about bacteria and that kind of thing, and when it comes to the color, it is a little bit tricky. Some of the darker colors run a little bit more orangey, and even some of the lighter colors run a little bit more pink. So if you're interested in this foundation, just make sure you try a sample first. Try that sample, wear it around, make sure that it works for your skin tone. This is a very comfortable foundation to wear throughout the day. It really doesn't feel like there's anything on me, but it does not feel tight or dry at all. If anything, I feel a little bit of grease up here, but that's simply because I haven't blotted, and normally I blot throughout the day. So props Clinique for comfort and wearability. But I wouldn't stray away from this foundation. And also, again, Clinique, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, an oil-free formula, fragrance-free. If you have sensitive skin, this is great for you. And also, most people are probably going to touch this up before 12 or 16 hours. This is literally, I put this on and it is 16 hours later, and I have not even touched my face. Even my liquid lipstick came off. So I hope that this review helped you guys. Thank you for spending a day in my life with me. And yeah, let me know what foundation you want me to put to the test next, and we'll see how it goes. But overall, those are my thoughts on this foundation. So I'm going to go jump down there, wash my face off, and probably watch some Netflix with my friends. And by the way, this is the cat we had to shave. She ended up running through the sticker bushes, and she got stickers all in her fluffy fur. She's normally very fluffy, but now she's special. Bye, Felony. Yes, her name is Felony. If you have not seen the story of how I got car crash kittens, you should check that out. I love you guys. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, so hit subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if it helped you out. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.